Music mogul Sean "Diddy" Combs
has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel this evening after a grand jury indicted the music mogul.
Combs had been living there for several weeks. A person with knowledge of the investigation told NBC News the arrest was based on a sealed indictment brought by the Southern District of New York.
His attorney tells CNN that he is currently being processed. The charges are unclear as of this moment.
The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs threatened and coerced victims to fulfill his desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, burglary, and the obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended performances, male commercial workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines.
I mean, in the beginning, like the first 3.5 years, the first 3-4 months, he was really nice, but then after that, he started being so
shocking new accusations. His alleged victim humiliated and traumatized. Diddy's legal troubles just got bigger, less than 48 hours after his somber mea culpa.
I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Extra has obtained this explosive new 15-page lawsuit filed by model Crystal McKinney. She claims he got her drunk and high with a joint that was laced with what she says was a narcotic or other intoxicating substance.
Arrest of a former SU basketball walk-on player, Brendan Paul, who's part, police say, of a sex trafficking investigation of rap mogul Sean P. Diddy Combs. Paul is accused in court documents of being Combs' drug mule.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
A new civil lawsuit claims Sean "Diddy" Combs repeatedly passed off dancer and adult film actress Adria English to be sexually assaulted by partygoers during events at his New York and Miami houses between 2006 and 2009.
What they're looking for, because it was going on the premises of sex, they're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be underage.
You have it all figured out, you really do. You got a key to the city, you're licking toads. Yeah. And apparently you survived it. Did you have to use the ambulance or was just there? in case.
No, they have to use the
You didn't
ambulance.
have to use the ambulance. Any else?
By being incredibly healthy and her death being, well, shady. Rumors about the alleged affair between Jay-Z and Kathy sparked after she was spotted at a Las Vegas nightclub partying with Jay-Z and Diddy. It didn't take long for people to start connecting the dots and figuring out that Kathy was Jay-Z's mistress. Kathy had enough of living a double life and decided that it was finally time to tell her story, and that's when she was offed. First responders to the scene felt her death was suspicious. An NYPD officer speculated that, quote, someone might have given Kathy a bad drug.
The boy, I guess, is, serious about his sports. Puffy is said to be a helicopter dad, shows up and, you know what helicopter parenting is. Anyway, a helicopter dad. So apparently the team had practice early in the morning and Justin had missed quite a few practices and then he wasn't performing suitable to whoever's watching over the team. I guess they would call that the coach.
We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say.
As federal agents combed through Diddy's Miami Beach mansion, they encountered a scene devoid of life, with the property appearing eerily uninhabited. Electronics were confiscated and several of Diddy's staff members underwent questioning, only to be released later. Attorney Aaron Dyer, representing Diddy, vehemently condemned the raid as an excessive use of force, emphasizing that Diddy cooperated fully with authorities and was never detained, portraying Diddy as an innocent victim of baseless accusations. As the media frenzy surrounding the raid subsided, life on Star Island gradually resumed its normal pace, albeit with lingering questions and speculation swirling around the mogul's opulent residence.
This is incredibly disturbing footage, so I do want to warn our viewers, as you did. But as you said, Cassie's lawsuit, which was filed in November of 2023 and then was quickly settled overnight, it did open the floodgates. But in that complaint, Jake, she details an incident that she alleged happened in March of 2016 at a hotel in Los Angeles, physically assaulted by Diddy. Now our team in the LA Bureau, we have got our hands on that surveillance footage, and it appears to corroborate Cassie's claims identically.
We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say.
Yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. Because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent.
It's craziness, man. And you know what's so crazy is, bro, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this, and yo, it's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. Jimmy Iovine. Ain't nobody talking about Jimmy Iovine. He got sexual charges and everything on him, but he got those publicists that's keeping it out off of CNN. It's keeping it off the major news reports. Nobody's talking about that. This is something that goes on, man, that they're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be out. My nigga.
You looking around like, damn, like, a lot of guys kissing each other in here, man. You feel me? What y'all do is y'all business.
So you've been to a party and seen this?
Oh, I've seen it firsthand, multiple times. I seen Dwight Howard in a pink dress, bro.
What?
I seen Dwight Howard in a pink dress with 2 other ladies in dresses. They all the same height at a Diddy party. Ask about Dwight Howard in Mexico.
What's up with Dwight Howard in Mexico?
You know, they don't got paparazzi out there like that. You feel me? They was down there hooping. He going to the club with these same ladies.
Hi.
Yo, I did it. Told my he want receipts. Let's start with your mother, nigga. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts.
Yo, man, I should have saw. He told me he should have saw this coming with Cassie and the way he treated women when he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what? Man, And you know what's so crazy is, bruh, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this. Yo. In the studio, he said, yo, I'ma drug their ass off and pick them out and pimp them out to my nigga. Context. Like they in the act. That's what they're looking for. So now, they're gonna go through all those devices. If somebody got any kind of weird fetishes that they got little kids or little girls or something like that in any kind of pictures or any kind of photos that they took out of there, man.
In a dramatic development in the ongoing legal troubles of Sean Diddy Combs, a recently unsealed indictment has shed light on the extent of the investigations into his activities. Prosecutors have disclosed shocking details about raids conducted at Diddy's residences in Los Angeles and Miami. According to the indictment, authorities seized a range of items described as freak-off supplies. Among these were drugs and a staggering collection of over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and various lubricants. The nature and quantity of these items have raised significant questions about what activities might have been taking place at these properties, adding a new layer of complexity to the charges Diddy faces. This indictment represents a major turning point in Diddy's legal saga. After being indicted by a grand jury, Combs was arrested in Manhattan. Although the specific charges against the music mogul have not yet been disclosed, this arrest marks a significant escalation in his ongoing legal battles. Diddy's attorney, Mark Agnifilo, has strongly criticized what he describes as an unjust legal pursuit by the U.S. Attorney's Office. In a statement, Agnifilo defended Combs, portraying him as a self-made entrepreneur, a devoted father, and a philanthropist who has built a formidable empire over the past 30 years while contributing significantly to the Black community. Despite acknowledging that Combs is not perfect, Agnifilo emphasized that he is certainly not a criminal. He highlighted that Combs has been fully cooperative with the investigation, even relocating to New York in anticipation of the charges. Agnifilo urged the public to withhold judgment until all the facts are revealed, stressing that Combs is eager to clear his name. Daman Williams, the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, confirmed Combs' arrest, stating that federal agents took him into custody based on the sealed indictment. Williams noted that further details would be provided once the indictment is unsealed, which will likely shed more light on the nature of the charges. This arrest adds to a growing list of legal issues for Combs. These include ongoing federal investigations and several high-profile lawsuits. On September 10th, former Danity Kane member Don Richard filed a lawsuit accusing Combs of verbal and emotional distress. This lawsuit follows a November 2023 lawsuit filed by his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, who accused Combs of offensive behavior in a 2016 video. The lawsuit was settled the following day, with Combs publicly apologizing on Instagram and admitting that his actions in the video were disgusting. He stated that he has been in therapy and working every day to become a better person. Since Ventura's lawsuit, additional women have come forward with similar allegations. In November, Joy Dickerson Neal filed a lawsuit alleging that Combs had committed sexual assault and distributed revenge videos. Furthermore, a December lawsuit accused both Combs and R&B singer Aaron Hall of assaulting a woman and her friends in the early 1990s. Combs has consistently denied all these allegations, maintaining his innocence. In March of this year, Homeland Security Investigations, HSI, conducted high-profile raids on Combs' properties in Miami and Los Angeles as part of an investigation into alleged sexual trafficking. These raids, carried out with assistance from various law enforcement agencies, were confirmed by HSI. Combs' attorney, Aaron Dyer, condemned these actions as an unwarranted show of force, asserting that Combs was never detained and had fully cooperated with the authorities. Dyer characterized the accusations as a witch hunt, reiterating Combs' innocence and his ongoing efforts to clear his name both in court and in the public sphere.